Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, after the events of No Way Home, after he had to erase himself from his girlfriend and his best mate, Ned and MJ, because of all the different villains of Spider-Man coming into the universe, and he had to forget anyone ever knew him just to protect the people he cared about. He is now trying to still protect New York. He's saving the city as the most famous Spider-Man. Everyone loves him, and still they don't know who he is. The worst part is as well is he's trying to do this by himself, and he's got no one this time. No one to help, no one that remembers him. And all he's seeing is his friends in MIT. You have to understand, Parker goes through something that is like, it's sort of like upset. I can't really delve too much into it because you'll see in the movie, but what I like about it in the direction, especially in the script, is you see a lot of, he starts to question himself. He goes through emotional relapses. He starts to go through a certain thing. I can't really describe it because I don't want to spoil it for you because it's in the movie. As he sees his friends moving on with their lives, he starts to go through a crisis. And he basically is trying to save the city. He is best friends with the head of the DOD. He's quite good communication with the head of DOD, and he's working for them. And he's trying to deal with his own well-being, his own self. That's what he's trying to deal with. So when a type of person is in New York, this powerful person who can go into people's minds threatens New York, he has to try and basically save the city while trying to deal with this mutation problem. And he starts to, change in a way. Something's happening to him that he can't explain. And he starts to turn and mutates. He's mutating for some reason. He doesn't get what's going on with his spider mutation. And you can see in the film, in the movie, the story is he's trying to save the city from this new threat while trying to deal with what's going on with himself. This is absolutely brilliant. This is street type based storyline with street type disaster designed into it. So it's not universal, it's not multiversal, it's street level. It's what people wanted. They wanted a Spider-Man street level film, and that is exactly what this is. I love this as well because as you're going through the journey with Peter Parker, they touch a lot on mental health, especially in this film. What's really clever is Parker's story is shown in the issues of longing and the issues of doubt and mental health. I can't really talk about how because you have to watch the film to get it. But someone in this movie goes through a mental health crisis, goes through loneliness, depression, and it starts to change that person in a way. That's all I can say. And you can see that he's trying to deal with those issues. Andy doesn't remember him, neither does Ned. And they both feel like something's missing. What I really like is the direction shows us that sometimes when something in our life is changed and we forget about something, there's a little thing in the brain, there's a little something in the brain cortex that still makes you feel like you're missing something. Something in your life is not there anymore and you don't know why. And that's what I love, how that intertwines with the script and goes really well with the story as well. And the threat level's fantastic. Stunts are amazing. The powers and how they show is brilliant. This is definitely this is like an Endgame type level Marvel movie. And I haven't been impressed this much by Marvel movie since obviously Thunderbolts and Endgame, and this is absolutely brilliant. It's incredible, it's enticing, it pulls you in, it's funny. You start to see a lot more about what's going on with Peter. There's a reason why, I can't say why, there is a reason why he's mutating, why he's just turning into this weird arachnid monster and he's being changed. And I can't tell you why, but it is connected with what Parker's going through. That's all I can say. I can't say too much. You've also got Punisher's in this as well, Frank Castle. You have to watch Punisher One Last Kill to understand why he's in this film and what situation he's in. And you'll start to add the dots together if you've seen Punisher One Last Kill. So after Frank makes a decision in One Last Kill, he isolates himself. And there's a reason for why he isolates himself. But again, watch Punisher Last Kill. Can't tell you why. So that's quite good in it. And, you know, I like the special effects. I like the destruction. You've got Hulk in this. What I like is the chemistry between Frank Castle and Peter Parker, because the reason they're connected in this film, you'll see that Parker finds a friendship in Frank. Frank has lived with that all his life. So that's why he connects himself in many different levels and many different ways through the film. And that's why it's the reason why they're joined together. And you'll see that, you know, why in the film. I'm trying to be careful here because I can't, you know, spoil too much. And also Sadie Sink is in this film. I'm not telling you who she is, but I was very, very excited. And I will say Marvel fans, Marvel watchers will be incredibly amazed and really excited for what this leads to. I was a bit worried because I had a theory of who she was, and the movie within the script allows you to basically see why she's in this film, what the reason, and I was worried how it could be that she's this person. How is that going to make sense? But they really do well with the script explaining that, and you kind of connect the dots as well. It can get a bit scary as well because it's a different way. We've never seen it before, and the threat level is very huge. I love the way how they bring in, you know, the threat that happens in there. I'm really being careful. I can't say much because Spider-Man trailer gives hardly anything away. It was very hush, this film. I like the danger in it as well. And you do sort of go an emotional ride with Peter in this film. And you really do feel for him with what he's going through. Because it's quite upsetting at parts. Especially the relationship between MJ and Peter. And you can see that within the movie. So Tom Holland gives us a different side to Spider-Man. He's doing this by himself and he's got no one. It really does like grip you in this film. And he shows a side to Peter Parker that we've never seen before because he's always had help. And this time he's isolated, which is what I love about this movie. It's a different side to Peter Parker and it's brilliant. You've also got John Bethnal as Frank Castle, the Punisher. He's in this. There's a reason why. He goes on a journey in this as well, in a different sort of way, which is really clever. Jacob Bateman is Ned. Now, as you said, Ned, no clue who he is, doesn't know why this guy is talking to them. He just is a massive fan of Spider-Man. But there's something in his life that he knows is missing, and he can't put his finger on why. It's really heartbreaking, actually. So it's fantastic. Zendaya does a great job playing Mary Jane in a way you've never seen her before. And at the end of the day, you can see that, again, she's trying to figure out why her life is different. It's absolutely brilliant. And you've also got Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner. He doesn't make an appearance as the Hulk, which I was really impressed with. Banner is trying to figure out what is going on with Peter's mutation, but he still doesn't know who he is because, again, the spell has affected him as well, which is another clever reason of all the people that Peter saved and trusted within the Avengers team. They do not know who he is. So this is a whole different concept, and I absolutely love it. So I can't say Spider-Man Brand New Day is better than Odyssey, because I said Odyssey was the best film ever of the year. I don't know, because after I've seen Spider-Man Brand New Day, and my friend Jack says we have to go see Spider-Man Brand New Day as well, which I did, and it's just as good. I can't say Odyssey is better than Spider-Man Brand New Day, because in my eyes, they're both incredible, they're both brilliant, and they're both genius in different ways. So for those reasons, I have to give Spider-Man Brand New Day 5 stars. So you need to go see this. I mean, everyone's been talking about it. It's a huge hit. It is Marvel at its finest. And you will feel like fixed with this movie. It will take you on emotions. That's all I'll say. It'll take you on emotions in different levels and you will be hooked. And it also goes into what's coming next. So do stay for the end credit sequence, because there is a scene at the end that will make you go, what? It will. It's brilliant. It's so clever how they do it. It's a fantastic movie. It really does give us the future of the MCU and what's going on as well. There are things that are happening in the pipeline that's very exciting now. So if you haven't seen this, guys, please go watch it. It is brilliant. Odyssey and Spider-Man, if you've watched my reviews and you need something to go with your family, your friends, go and see either Spider-Man or go see Odyssey. Or go see both, because these are the best films I've seen in ages. And they're amazing. Both of them brilliant, both of them different, both of them incredible. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week, and I will see you in my next movie review.